Good morning, guys. I'm the only one awake right now. It's probably almost 8 o'clock. It's August the 20th, and since I was the only one awake, I didn't start breakfast yet. Decided to come out to the garden. Pretty blue skies this morning. About 73, 74, 75 degrees. Feels nice. I found some red tomatoes out here on my cherry plant here. Remember the last two that I picked? These are the two after. We ate the other 4 tomatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick these. See, they're starting to split. Those are not quite red. They're almost red, see? See the difference of the colors, hopefully. We got a rotten tomato right here. Or it's discolored or something, we'll see. Beans, how are you all doing? Oh, something's come through and ate on you. Look at that. I found a hole under the gate, or the fencing, underneath where I hang my laundry. So I tried to fill it up best I could with bricks, but they're moving the bricks, whatever it is. So anyhow, what is going on here? This looks weird, don't it? Like maybe the wind just blowed it all down. See that? Or something pounced in here and is living. Don't know. Got my eyebrow turned up. Wow, that's one fungus tomato. All right, Pink, are you turning pink yet? Let's see. Oh, you got a yellow and an orange. Look here. There's a tomato that fell off the vine. Not sure why, but I'll put it in the windowsill and let it ripen. So tomato plants fell over, it looks like. So I'll probably need to get that tied up too if I can, or it's going to be down in the ground. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to go back here and get some yarn. I'm trying to think where I put it. Probably in that blue bucket in my garden shed, I think. Look at the bees and the squash blooms. Squash blooms. I got morning glories growing in the building. Alright, let's see. My emergency toilet paper. Yep, here it is. So let me get, I'll just take this bucket because I was running through the yarn first. And I got scissors down in there to cut the length. And while I have scissors, I'd like to go on and just trim all this brown off. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and flip you around. It'll mulch the ground, decompose back into the ground. There's some more brown right here. That one we can let go. This one starting to turn, we'll let it go. We got morning glories intertwined here. It'll be fine. That one is starting to turn too. I'm just going to go ahead and nip it. That one's still good, but this one's turning. Look, tiny white morning glories. Ain't they beautiful? What is this right here that's brown? Oh, okay, it's this little twig right here. Let's get it. Alright, morning glory, I'm just going to nip you. There. You can tell it's been a while since I've been out here to trim anything. It's starting to turn too, looks like. Let's get that one off. Well, that one right there, you're going way back here. And this one too. And this one too. Now what that does is put more nutrients into the tomatoes, from what I understand anyway. And the rest of it's all green. I'm going to leave it until it starts turning brown, and we'll have some tomatoes come up. I don't think I want this here growing. Cut it. There's another one growing. Those are the suckers. I don't know. They'll continuously keep growing. Okay, so this one's leaning on this table down in the water barrel and all that stuff. So it's got support and it's growing up. This one, however, is leaning over. So that's one of those that I have to fix. Let me get that fixed up. This is before. I didn't bring my tripod out here, so. Okay, and this is after I tied up the tomato cage a little bit. And I tied up the little ends. We got 1 little connection, 2 and 3. And they'll grow up. And I'm gonna trim up these brown leaves as well. There, that looks a lot better. Next. Alright, so I got all the brown picked off. And we got you straightened up. And attached. Next. Alright, now we got this one tied up to the post, the tomato cage, and a little bit of the top. Also trimmed off the blooms that didn't bloom, like right here and right there. I cut them off. And then I'm going to continue to do this all the way down. I'm not going to bore you with it. So I'm going to do this until somebody wakes up and calls me, "Mom, where are you at?" Then I'll go in and start cooking breakfast. So here's before. Okay, so I was trimming the tomatoes and I noticed some holes in some leaves. So I turned the leaf over and found this. That is a tobacco hornworm, is what I googled, and I throwed it in my compost bin. Bye-bye, tobacco worm. Okay, guys, that was Hank that just called me. He was wondering where I was at, and I said, down in the garden. Look at my hair, there's must be, yeah, it is. There's moisture up in the air. But I was able to get this whole row done. Check it out. I was going to show you the aftermath. I'm going to flip the camera. Okay, so here's the beginning. You saw the first couple ones that I did. Get them all tied up. I started with the center stem, tied them to the posts in the middle, and then if there was extras on the side, I tied them to the side. Trimmed off all of the brown, yucky, spotty leaves. I used any and all kinds of rope. Like that was old yarn. This is some rope that come with some hay bales. So I used that. I even tied short pieces together. If you see a bunch of knots, you'll see, that's why I tied a bunch of pieces together. Repurposing. And then this looks so much better. Now the tomatoes and the leaves and everything can breathe real well, and they can either get bigger or start ripening better. So we got the long ones, you know, up the middle, and the 2 on the side. That's about how all these went. And look at that one. That one was all cluttered with a lot of dead and bug infested. Now it's all opened up, tied up. And this here, you'll notice that as the sun comes out, see how all this is all leaned this way and downward? It's because I positioned the tomato. Now that I've positioned it this way, you'll start seeing it rising up to the sun. It'll start spreading out, so. It's pretty cool how the Lord has made our plants. Another little tidbit here, I was trimming around my dill, and I've noticed that the dill was getting some brown on it, which that one is also brown. Let's see. so I just clipped the top off. I'm not really sure how to harvest dill yet. Oh, trampled one looks like. Oh, it's over here. But there's dill, and I have a few pieces down in here in my basket that I had. See how it's starting to turn brown and yellow. Where I haven't been out here, I'm not sure. I googled it and it said it's best to harvest dill when the flowers are about to bloom. Well, I don't see any flowers, so I'm a little confused on that. Alright, we just finished eating breakfast. It looks like it's going to rain today, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my laundry off the clothesline. It's down here. Whoa. Almost fell in that hole. And then I thought about walking through really quick and seeing if there's any red tomatoes to grab. So I'll be right back with you. Laundry. All right, I got the laundry off the line. Put it in the dryer for 10 minutes. Grab my basket. I like this cute little basket. Walking down here right now to the garden to see if there's any red tomatoes that I need to pull off. And then we're gonna go run a few errands. This looks so much better after straightening all that up this morning. Now we're going down through the jungle here. Hi, sunflower. You're still a lot taller. Okay, let's see if we got any red tomatoes that it needs to go in. Wow, jungle. Those are turning still. Okay, but there's quite a bit that I gotta remember. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I would need to remember on this vine to grab. Keep an eye on, I guess you could say, for the next couple days. What about over here? Okay, you guys ain't completely red, but you got the same colors. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So we got 6 over here, 4 over here we need to grab as soon as they turn red. Everything's just leaning over, ain't it? You're kind of the same color, you're a little lighter, so we won't worry about you. Oh, looky there. I think I see one over there. Oh, that one fell over. Okay, this one's still the same color, so there'll be one on this side. That's 6, we got 11 now. 6, 10, and then 11. So the rest of these don't have any red tomatoes that don't look like. Oh, this onion died though. Look at there. I need to pull it. Put it back there with our other onions that are drying, probably in another section. This is all turning brown now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it as well, which it was just sitting on top, wasn't it? This, which I thought was maybe a pepper plant, has not, oh, there is a couple blooms. There's a few blooms, but I didn't know if it was a pepper or a tomato, and it's now leaned over. We'll find out. Okay. Was that the only onions that I had left? There's no red tomatoes on this vine. Wow, you started growing this away. Whoa. That is my footpath. We definitely need a train. Oh yeah, there was tomatoes between these, onions between these tomatoes. they're still okay. But I needed to grab the 2 here that was in this bed for sure. All right. I think we are done out here. Look how tall this, which something's been eating on it, but anyhow, it's up to my chest now. The lamb's quarter. I couldn't think of what it's called. All right, so I'm gonna travel back through this here jungle and get back to the house, do some errands, and then we'll see what else we get into today. Oh yeah, cucumbers. What? I don't know if we got any cucumbers or not. I'll have to trim up and look here later. Gots to go. Okay, I'm back here with the onions now. I put these 2 over here by themselves, and we're just taking a look at these now. Almost all brown. We still have a little bit of green here, and then we'll start sorting through all that. Hey guys, so what we've been doing today is finishing up Parker's room. All we did was make sure everything was in a container, off the floor, swept, and mopped. We have not dusted. I'm not going to worry about dusted. I'm running out of time. So we'll dust a little each day or something, okay? So here, there's a video yesterday, I think. We come in here and I showed you kind of a before. So here is after. All right, remember we did all this yesterday? Here's some little containers that we found. We can put toys in, shoes in, whatever. Dirty clothes, trash. All right, and then over in this corner is where we left off. And it's all cleared to that corner. All right, here's the big reveal. Parker, do you want to be in the video? Slide over if you don't. There you go. And here we go. Look at all of this space.
No one's going to be amazed by this.
Yes, a lot of people would be amazed by this, actually. All right, so we have lots of floor space. Sticky stuff is mopped up. Everything is swept up. Everything is kind of tucked nicely in this corner. All the guns and stuff that was back in this corner is in that. I've got the refrigerator moved, a couple totes, and an extra box of stuff. We have just a lot of stuff. I moved all of the cat litter and everything in a different spot, and cleaned up the cat tree real good. They had dumped their food down and underneath back there, so we got that all cleaned up. And the walkway to the closet is even cleaned up. Pretty proud of what Parker has accomplished today, as well as I have. All we gotta do left is clear off this top bunk for the friends sleepover, and it's gonna go over on this couch, and then we'll have the bed ready for them to hang out on. Now we are hungry, hot, and ready to go heat up some more food. It's our last night with tacos or burritos.
I'm a gangster, dudes.
We'll see what we come up with later.
I'm a gangster, dudes.
As far as my stuff, I have not done my stuff. I did take the laundry off the clothesline, stuck it in the dryer like I did earlier. It's still in the dryer.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go fold it up and put that away.
It opened. Look
Yeah.
at it.
And
It's unfolded.
oh, okay. I'll fix it. I've got all of these dishes that I need to do, so I took my time to help them actually get in there and start putting things away. So, all right, guys. See you in a minute. All right, guys. Got Parker's room cleaned up and mopped up, and I went to the living room, and I had enough money to get some of this here flea spray. So I'm testing that out. We got that sprayed all over the carpets in the house, vacuumed it all up. So the living room is done, and the little rugs that I have in my kitchen and in the mud room, I got all that cleaned up. Swept all the rooms, bathroom, kitchen, mud room. Cleaned the toilet. And now I've got to fold and put away this last load of laundry out of the dryer and then start on my dishes. Whew. It's done. 7:30 p.m. Had a long day. Just trying to get everything ready for tomorrow.